Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing the first part of my Q&A. So I wanted to thank everybody who asked me a question. I got tons of questions, so I'm going to have to do a few Q&As. They won't be uploaded one after another, as I think that could get quite boring and I don't want them all to be clumped together. So I'm going to be uploading them over the next month or so. So I'm going to start right from the beginning. Beauty Girl Oneable asked, how many pets do you have and what's their names? I have 10 pets. I have 2 dogs, Abby and Jake, 5 guinea pigs, Charlotte&Truffles, Pebbles, Marble a cow, a hamster Dumpling, a hedgehog Hercules, and Toffee my rabbit. So the next questions were asked by the Hamster Ninja, and her first question was, would you consider getting another bunny wabbit? And yes, that would definitely be a possibility in the future. I'm actually getting Toffee neutered soon, and that's one of the main reasons why, and also for behavioral reasons, but I don't think it would be really soon or in the near future, just because rabbits are a long-term commitment, and I'm not sure if I can make that commitment right now, since I know I could care for them well, like right now, but in 3 years from now, I don't know what type of care they'd be able to get. Her second question was, who has gotten into the most trouble with the zoo, and what happened? So, Toffee, out of my small pets, Toffee is definitely the biggest troublemaker. Lots of times, it kind of has to do with territorialness, but he tends to, like, whenever I'm, like, fresh out of the shower or I've gotten into new clothes or something, he likes to spray me with urine, and it's really annoying because I have to go and wash myself after, but I realize that's because he's not neutered. And, out of all my pets, though, my dog, Jake, is, like, the biggest troublemaker ever. He's, like, a garbage dog, so he eats pretty much everything, and he's gotten into some major trouble with that because he had to have some major surgery, and he's almost died 2 times from that. But yeah, Toffee and Jake. And her last question is, if you could, would you get any more pets? And that would definitely be a yes. I'm thinking about it for the future. I'm hoping maybe in fall, possibly, well, probably later on, this fall or early winter. I kind of want to get some rats, and I don't want to get them right now just because I don't have the money to buy them, and I don't feel like I have the time to give them really good care. But in the future, I definitely want to get rats because they seem like really intelligent pets, and they seem really cool. So, the next questions were asked by Piggy Partners, and she asked, how long have you had pets? And pretty much my whole life. I was born into a family that had pets. I think there was only like a 1 or 2 year span where I didn't have animals. How old are you? I'm 15. Why do you love animals? Again, just because I was kind of surrounded with them my whole life, it's kind of hard not to like animals. And how did your love for animals start? Well, I've always loved animals my whole life, but I specifically really got interested in small animals when I got Toffee and Charlotte, and I was introduced to YouTube, and yeah. Why do you like to make videos on YouTube? Well, I like to share videos of my pets. I think they're really cute, and I also like to kind of talk to people who have the same interests as me and watch videos. I also like to have like product reviews and stuff and see that, so I can see if the product is worth buying. What grade are you in? I'm in grade 9. And how big is your cage? I'm guessing you're referring to the guinea pigs, but they both live in a 2x5 CNC cage. So the next questions were asked by Shayna Wakefield, and thank you for the compliment, by the way. She asked, how old are you? I'm 15 and in grade 9. How many pets do you currently have? 10. What is your favorite species of hamster? My favorite species of hamster is a Syrian hamster, just because that's the only hamsters that I've ever had. But I really like robos and other dwarf hamsters because I think they're really cute. Are you considering getting another pet for your zoo? And that would be a yes, rats. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is yellow, and I also like some pastel colors. And I think that was it. So thank you for asking those questions. The next 2 questions were asked by Hamster Genius 33. And the question was, how much money, in my opinion, would it take to start out with getting a guinea pig, like getting its habitat, food, toys, hideout, and things like that, all in one shopping trip? So I guess it would really depend on where you're shopping, how much you have to buy, and yeah, mostly like even like what country you live in, since prices vary. But For me, I think it would cost usually around $80, but it could also cost cheaper if you follow a few like budget tips and not buy everything at the pet store. So I'm thinking of doing a video later on all about saving money when you're first buying your guinea pig. So that will be up later on. And the other question that this person asked was, what is your favorite type of animal that lives in your house? And that would be dogs. Okay, so the next question was asked by Snowball Hammy 3244. How old are you? I'm 15. What type of pet was your first pet? Well, my very first pet was a dog, since I was kind of born into that family, since I was born into a family with a dog. But my very first own pet would have to be some garden snails that I kept, and they actually had babies. It was really cool. But I had those when, I don't know how old I was. I think probably around 5 to 6, and my first actual small animal pet would be this mouse that I had, Whiskers. Had a very short lifespan. It was only lived 3 or 4 months, but yeah, it was a mouse, and I was, I think, around 6 or 7. Now, okay, so Sparky and Tiny Channel asked, what breed are your dogs? They're half golden retriever and half standard poodle, so golden doodles. What's your favorite breed of rabbit, guinea pig, and hamster? For hamster, it would be Syrian. For guinea pigs, I really love Americans just because I like petting them since they have nice smooth fur. And my favorite breed of rabbits would be lop-eared rabbits, specifically Holland Lop, since I like their size. But I also really like Hatot rabbits. I think they look really cool. What do you like to do in your spare time? My pets pretty much take up all of my spare time. They're like my biggest hobby that I have. But I also like to walk my dogs, read. Charlotte, be nice. Yeah, so I like to walk my dogs, read, and kind of just spend time with my animals. That's pretty much what I do. What is your hair color? My hair color is dark brown. What's your favorite pet store? I would have to say my local pet store just because they have really good prices and they don't sell generic products that you can buy in any regular chain pet store in Canada. So yeah, definitely my local pet store. And what's your favorite brand for small animals? Definitely Martin Mills, just because I use all of their food products for my animals, and I also use some of their treats, and I just think they're altogether a really good brand. But I would also recommend, and I also really like Oxbow products, but they're not my favorite brand just because they are really expensive. So the next question was asked by Bozzy McSmove, or Smooth. Do you know how old your rabbit is? Because mine looks exactly like yours. I can make a video to show you. So Toffee is just under 2 years, and yeah. Okay, so I have quite a few questions from the Muffin Piggy. Her first question was, what's your favorite color? Yellow and pastel colors. What's your favorite candy? I like tons of candy, but my favorite one would definitely be Jolly Ranchers, the hard ones, just because I like them a lot. I like the flavors. What's your favorite dog breed? Definitely the Neapolitan Mastiff, just because I think they're so adorable. I love their jowls. I just think they're so cute. How many pets have you owned in your whole life? I think 16, I believe. I counted this beforehand, and I believe it was 16. Do you believe that guinea pigs need to be kept in pairs or more? Yes, I do strongly believe in that, and not just because it says that on all the guinea pig websites, but because I've seen firsthand with Pebbles how guinea pigs gain much more confidence when they're with others of their own kind, and I think they really depend on others of their own kind. Do you have any tips for asking your parents for a second piggy? Definitely just show them the information and prove to them that it is best for your guinea pig to have a friend, and by doing that you could do a slideshow or a PowerPoint presentation or something like that and put some effort into it. And if you're still going to know, then I think just spending a lot of time with the guinea pig that you have would work and show that you're really, really responsible. Okay, so the last question that I'm going to be answering is from K Hearts Piggies, and she asked, what would you name a guinea pig? And I mainly name my pets that I actually have the chance to name after food, just because I think they make the cutest names. So yeah, that's it for the first part of this Q&A, and stay tuned for part 2.